Yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to hurt Brady. Yeah, he had 99 overall. What they do with 94 Brown? What?
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Wait, that's down 80. Down 80. When he hit. Regular.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Brady on third down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 35 on second down. Carr nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hey, okay.
John Simon. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. Able to find Warner. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Here's Jacobs. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball
and
game.
New England's already up 21-0.
Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it.
It's only 3 minutes in the game.
This is taken at his 4.
Nah.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That what?
Now this offensive unit
I can't
ready
hear
to
you.
see what they can do here. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January, but there's 20 other teams who wouldn't mind being on that road.
You're exactly right about that, but your point about how daunting this is well taken.
And man, what
it
the
depends on their
fuck?
mindset now.
Man,
How do you break it down
jinxed me
so
and
you're
shit.
not looking at this whole big road and say to yourself, we've got no shot. You break it down to this game right now, win that one, then worry about the rest of them after that.
And that's exactly right, and the staff told us that. They've been focusing with the players on don't look ahead, but that's hard to do sometimes, is it not?
It is hard to do because the ultimate goal is to do what? Is to win a Super Bowl. So you have to look ahead a little bit, but you make sure you focus on the game at hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A
Where
nice
did you
inside
think you were
run
going?
sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Brady. And that's incomplete.
Kick that ball.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he's got Fitzgerald.
All I have
and
is
taking it
Negro.
across midfield and
It's
inside
capital
the
A,
45.
lowercase L,
It'll be a
lowercase
Patriot
L,
first down
lowercase
on a
I,
pickup of
capital
16.
H,
He missed on his
lowercase
first 3
A,
passes, was 0 for
lowercase
3.
B,
Now
lowercase
gets a
E.
connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't
Capital
a time
I,
to panic, but
lowercase
there was some
S,
concern because
capital
once
M,
you start in a
lowercase
certain
E, capital
pattern,
B,
you're wondering, can you get
lowercase
out of
R,
it? And that flips the
lowercase
other way,
A,
too, when you're throwing it really
lowercase
well.
H.
In this
All I
case,
have
now
is
he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. First down, here's White. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
But no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Where do you think that ball was going to?
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown
7-7
grab. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there for the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
This boy throws down right
now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
That's the wrong person.
From many of the other backs in the league.
Oh, it was open.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
He dropped it.
Complete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well,
with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field.
You don't want to be on the
essentially
team.
every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Carr completes it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and you beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Weaving through traffic,
that
and now
was
he's
awesome.
free.
He just ran like a 77-yard run.
Touchdown, New England.
That's 69.
James
That's my
White,
fault.
69 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
That's for stupidity. My first time ever using that
maybe the
motherfucking
defense
play.
caught napping a little bit.
I'm never using that play again.
Level may not how to bend there. I agree with you on that one because those types of
see how it
plays,
works
when
for
they result
everybody,
like
but it
that,
never works for
almost
me.
like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down,
Jacobs. Bro.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Carr. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. On second down now, it's Jacobs. Take it into the end zone for the Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half.
There you go, Josh Jacobs. Show him how to do it.
The lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime.
I'm winning by 1 point.
He'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't by 1 point.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control.
That man out
so
of
it's
play.
a very strange situation. And you're right. You can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. That way they continue to do it. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on third down. Brady going to throw deep for the end zone. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And the 13-year man puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball to the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got that.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Eluding the pressure, and the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Give me those points, nigga.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but looking ahead, they just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide.
Oh, man. I wasn't paying attention. Man, I should have called timeout.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Oh,
trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about what team's actually doing that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson.
Ain't he like 30 years old?
As his guys are back within a single score. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Carr.
Are you in the defense?
Touchdown, Raiders! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Brady deferring to White on the draw. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
We play to win. Let's go.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader. A guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On the draw, here's White, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Is that good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling? Brady now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win, because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Now Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
He doesn't play.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go to the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more to him.
Dry, I like it. Yeah. I mean, go ahead. Yep. He can, but
He's
literally on the same build complex as.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
We're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over this game.
Center sitting underneath the basket.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Forced out to his left. He can run for... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Patriots
he fumbled the ball, bro.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Brady gives to Michelle. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Touchdown.
It's in the end zone loose. And this is recovered in the end zone by the defense. My goodness, what a late turn of events here. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football.
Scoop and score, yes.
Big
Tom Brady
off the
fumble.
ground.
Pick it up for a touchdown.
Into the end zone for 6.
That's what I like.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Brady's eyes got wide. He is like, oh, shit, we're going to win.
See what they can do this time. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And they work this well outfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Brady, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady going to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson.
I'm tired of people bouncing off of me.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Brady saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Watson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Into the red zone, it's Brady. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first.
Interception in the end zone.
And that should do it.
Oh, right about. Oh, okay, never mind. I ain't worried about it. What's up, Brady?
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Jones has it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Carr now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to throw here. Looking deep for Jennings. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. He's got him in. It's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Carr to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams.
Touchdown.
He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll come out in the pistol. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Miller. And the Raiders are in for
Touchdown,
6.
Raiders!
Braxton Miller with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there. They knew
who the
they
hell
had
is
to
who?
stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline.
Yeah,
I think this one might just be over.
No, I used Braxton Miller last year like that. What do you mean?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
He already up and tossed that ball.
I said, Coach, what do you want to call?
He like, oh, more. That motherfucker's
cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Oh, no, not Brady, bro. You got to put pressure on Brady.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Oh, man, I could have had that touchdown.
Incomplete.
Nope.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Patriots
Everyone
won.
plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That what? Doing fish to Will? What do you mean? Who's that? Oh, what did he say? I don't know that motherfucker. Guess not. Wow, Darren Waller got 2+ speed. What the fuck? I never seen that happen. Where a player gets 2 speeds instead of 1? Wow. That motherfucker's tight end. Now he had 90 overall dog speed. I think I'm done without Buffalo seat. I like my team though. My team is straight. It's just they allowed them motherfuckers to fuck those teams up, make them more powerful than what they are, bro. That's what sucks. Let me see. Let me check out Williams, bro. Look at that, dog. He had 92 speed. No. That's the right receiver. Hold on. He had 91 speed, dog, at tight end. Speed. But see, he added, you know how I used to change Waller from a receiver to a tight end back in the days. At that time, he was 91 speed back then. But this dude was at 88 speed. But that's his natural position now. You see what I'm saying? It just happened to him with Raider. That's crazy, bro. I can't wait to this draft, bro. I can't wait to this motherfucking draft, bro. Ooh. That what? Who? Waller? Nope. I was going to trade what's his name until I got into a superstar. Terrell Williams. But now he 91 speed. I like him. I really like him. I don't think they should have ever made him a tight end or a receiver. I think they should have kept him as a motherfucking quarterback out of Houston. I ain't gonna lie, I always been a Braxton Miller fan though, bruh. I think, matter of fact, I like all the Ohio State quarterbacks though, but I think they just had him too slow. He's the only one that they gave him a good, decent speed. Oh, suck. Man, I just like their versatility, bruh. And then all that speed on defense, bruh. I'm not going to vote because I really didn't know what was going on, but like I told Bell, so why you say hit me up? Hit me up for what? I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. Well, I was just the Sim Fair commissioner. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You call us up making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion. You know what? I think that's something. No, you know what though? Perk is there for a reason. Yeah, you know what? Perk needs to stay at that position. The reason why is because that's Bounds boy. But I was just fucking with him. You know, I'm just fucking with Perk. But the thing is, I think. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. What you need to implement is a person that is like a actual advocate to players. So situations like this occur, they be like, well, you know, this is, and they be able to talk to the advocate. You see what I'm saying? Like for instance, Hoodie, make him like a advocate where people could go talk to him, be like, hey, I don't agree on the sim or something like that, right? And then the thing is you don't sim no more. You know what I mean? You let them know what to do and how to Perk sim, and tell Perk what to sim and what to do. Does that make sense? Because then that eliminate, now unless if you have to sim, unless if you have to sim, you know, like so that's, yeah, you know what I mean? So like something like that, because so people can't say there's favoritism on sims. At least it's discussed between you and the person that sims the week. Now, if somebody needs to sim the week, all it needs to be done is what the commissioners need to do is put in the chat, I'm about to sim week, and then at that point you sit there and you state the reason why, you know, this person's getting a forced win, so everybody see why. So it won't be no, so the league won't get blown up, so nobody thinks there's favoritism or any kind of ill will in it, and then we have an advocate at that, and then somebody actually sim. You see what I'm saying? That's my suggestion to you, Ease. But my game is played. I'm in that division. You don't agree with what? Oh, you're in the chat? You're with them? That shit happened? Yeah. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Yeah. Yeah. But see, I mean, Big Snoop Dogg. Yeah. I mean, I'm here to listen in to anybody who their complaints, and if I find anything that I feel is wrong, I'm going to address it. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let them person know, because I tell you, I don't want this league to be blown up, because I think we got. I mean, I think this is probably one of the best suited players. Like, we got players that could take any player out. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I like how my team is developing. I just need key pieces. You should start a betting next year. Yeah, I think the Super Bowl. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. Yeah, I mean, but then see, does it overpower? Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Like, how much are different of XP? Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand. Well, I don't even know what the XP on, but I'm gonna go check now. Come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. I never seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes, but I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match, and plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what the sliders all at 100, so I mean, I guess 100 you're making boosted all to 150 ain't a big deal. Or at least 200, but you think about it, XP ain't too much. No, Bert didn't play. Nah, when he said he was playing, I went to go check. Who said that? Yeah. The what? Oh man, nah. I didn't think I was gonna lose.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more resto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big about it, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100 million. That's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number.
Minnesota's with me. What the hell? And this is crazy, bro. Man, we all grown folks and can't even play a goddamn game. It's fucking crazy. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's just all the shit talking.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made a killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made a killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank.
Yo, easy, we're gonna play. That we feeling?
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum, all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find it so she fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I told no wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause I see the wrist, on the wrist, watch out for this. I'm ready to switch, I'm ready to switch.
Wait, man, don't say that, man.
And we'll run some 2K in here.
It, oh, watch that on the motherfucking